We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws, maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here. And I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down
so from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Dart. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run it again with Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Dart. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. He'll find Hodgins there, complete.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
3rd and 11.
Here's Dart. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Intended for Tyrone Tracy.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And it's a keeper with Prescott. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
To throw his Dart. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 3rd down and 13. Here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
On a jet sweep, it's Robinson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Brings up 3rd down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Throwing, Dart. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. From the gun, here's Dart. And he fires one, but incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over first and 10. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Throwing, Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Here is third and 5.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. But Charles, this offense just can't seem to get off the ground.
But the quarterback, he has to keep picking himself off the ground because this pass rush, they've been on him so far in a big way. 3 sacks here in the first half. He might tell his offensive line, quit helping me up and just block the guys in front of you.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
Third and 2.
Dart from the gun on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Dart. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Getting home that time to Marvian Overshone.
It's 3rd and 15.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cowboys nothing.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Here's 2nd and 7.
To C.D. Lamb. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Prescott.
At the Giants' 41-yard line.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll hand it to Tracy. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Cowboys first down.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Prescott now. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York set to take the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Tracy trying the right side. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25
and they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
48-yard line.
Play action now. Dart. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. DeMarvion Overshown. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And down he goes again. A bevy of sacks in less than a half. But this defense is still losing the game. They've got to fix something because there should be no excuse for losing with an effort like this on that side of the ball. They need to take advantage when their defense is generating this kind of pressure so early in the game.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Now Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
It's a gain of 11.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. Prescott to throw it. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
A gain of 2.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
At the 28-yard line.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. To the air again, Prescott. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. And this from the parking lot, from an even 70 yards out. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look at the NFL.
So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note. They start the second half here with Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Third down.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they snap him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20.
A gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here we go with Williams. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2nd down and 8.
By Bobby Okereke. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
He'll look to throw.
At the Giants' 15-yard line.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And a Giants first down.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now he'll tuck this and run. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on for the 5th time here today. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Defense showing blitz. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll drop to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35. 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Dart going to look to throw here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw, Dart. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
To throw is Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
from the
7.
midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 1st down. The Giants, they have the passing game working right now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
throwing his Dart.
At the 39-yard line.
Oh, and that is incomplete. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. That is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wandale Robinson, 39 yards. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They begin the drive with Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 6 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The return is Olszewski. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Donovan Ezeraku collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
It's 4th down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And out across midfield down to the 45. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible possible and continue this big season.
He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A 63-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
It's a room to maneuver. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Giants 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On the ground, here comes... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the 2nd half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now out come the Giants. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At their 48-yard line.
Now Dart. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That one down the field for Ferguson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Dart. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Dart. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Dart looking to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now first and goal. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Devin Singletary with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So Dak and the Cowboys down 19-18. A minute 12 to go. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
now
and
Dak.
7.
That's complete to Lamb. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. Fights him off. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
3rd down.
Here's Dak. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are close to finishing off this football game. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a 2nd time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Giants, they end the season on a high note, but it's a season that will see them finish just 4-13 overall. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.